Hello team, I'm Ellie and welcome to Burn Bike's YouTube channel. So guys, a year ago I opened up my own studio and we are in it currently, and I've loved every single second of it, mate. I've loved it. So my new goal is I want to be able to spread my classes across the world. So welcome and I hope you enjoy. So I've actually got 10 years experience in spin. I'm 27 and I did my first class when I was 17 and I fucking loved it, mate. I loved it. It was the whole team, everyone working together. I used to be a professional footballer, so it was just comfort to me. So I became a spin instructor and I actually went and worked on a cruise ship and worked all over the world. So what can you expect in my spin classes? I love house, I love drum and bass, I love a good remix. So that's what you got to expect. I love music. So yeah, the other thing you got to expect in my classes is passion. I literally put my heart and soul into these spin classes. So I hope you feel that from me and you enjoy it. Okay team, so I'm going to take you through the setup of a spin bike. I'm actually going to be using the IC6 Live Fitness bikes when I'm teaching, but the setup will be for any bike, okay? So normally you have to unscrew and then pull. You want to bring the bike up to hip height. Once you've got it up to hip height, just tighten that back up because that's important. You don't want the seat rocking. So that's solid. And then the next is the handlebars, okay? This needs to be a little bit higher than the seat or elbow height. And then what I would recommend is to remember the numbers it's on, just so then you know that you're the same position every time on the bike. So elbow height or a little bit higher than the seat, that's spot on. Make sure it clicks, so then it's sturdy. All right, put it up. Okay, so that's the seat, that's the handlebars, and then the last thing I would correct, especially in my classes because I use a lot of the bar, is you want your elbow at the end of the seat, and then it just needs to have your index finger at the lever. If it isn't, there's normally just a little adjustment at the seat. I would go from the seat, not the handlebars. And then just make sure that is perfect. And then that generally is the setup for a spin bike. Okay, next thing we're going to talk about footwear. You do not need to use cleats. It all depends on your bike. Some of them might have cages, so you can wear trainers. And actually, if you turn the pedal around, there's normally a cleat attachment for your cleats. I do spin with cleats. I think it creates a bit of a different experience. Okay, how to click them in. So normally it's on the ball of your foot and you just want to have it sort of over the cleat and then you just want to push it in. Don't be gentle. There's no point being gentle with these. And then literally get on the bike and then same again, just click them in. Then it's normally easier to do it from the bottom of the cycle. And yeah, way we kick them out, okay, is literally a kick. So you want to just kick your ankle out and then it releases. Okay, just a little bit about the positioning on the bike. So like I said, I use a lot of the handlebar, okay? So there's 3 positions. Position 1 is in the center, position 2 is on the corners, and position 3 will be the extended position, all right? So they're the 3 positions you need to know. So I'll be shouting position 1, and then, so just so you know, position 1, position 2, position 3, all right? Okay guys, so this is the bike I will be using in my classes. As you can see, it's done by levels. So we have this lever level which is going to control the levels. So I will be shouting levels at you guys with this type of bike. But I understand that a lot of the home spin bikes are done with a turn. So I'm now going to jump on a turn bike. Okay, so this looks like probably what you're seeing. A turn and no screen. And that is absolutely no problem in my spin classes because a lot of my music, all my music, is done by a beat. So as long as your foot is on that tempo, you'll be absolutely fine. Okay, so when it comes to the turn on this bike, when you get on this bike, first thing you do is you turn that all the way to your max, okay? All the way until you cannot move those pedals anymore, okay? Once you get to that point, you want to make sure that the plus is at the top, and then what you do is you take 4 whole turns off that bike. and then that will be called your base level. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it when it comes to the setup for the spin bike. If you have any questions or any problems, or you're still unsure on something, drop the question in the comments and I'll answer it, mate. I'll answer it, I've got you. So, you know, this is all new to me, this YouTube, whatever this is gonna be. So hit the subscribe and start this Burn Bike YouTube community, and let's grow this together. Can't wait to see you in the first class, mate. I cannot wait.